through watching far too many ASMR Indian head massage videos where if they're taking place in India you can hear someone honking a horn every 5 seconds, I've come to understand that India definitely has a traffic problem and definitely a car horn problem. And this is what Masala Drive explores, with a part comedy but actually a bigger part, very playable and enjoyable and stupid experience where you play as a bus driver trying to collect as many passengers as possible and getting them from A to B across 9 stages as you travel through India. The idea behind this is that you are auto-accelerating, but you steer left and right to avoid all of the traffic on the road. And you don't care about bus occupancy. The more passengers and the more small animals you get on board, the better. And this is because it will increase your score towards, over the course of time, so long as you get to the end of the stage. However, in order to keep those passengers on your bus, you need to not hit anything, and that includes trees, bushes, rocks, bicycles, tuk-tuks, all kinds of weird vehicles that are veering left and right, and if you need them to get out of the way, you will honk your horn to your heart's content, and the game is very loud on purpose, and whilst you've got blaring Bangla beats going on in the background and really full-on Bollywood soundtrack, it is such a vibe, this game. I love it. It is sensory overload whilst laughing your head off, because if you spank into anything, all of the pedestrians just kind of go wah onto the road. And then you're having to quickly try and scoop up as many as possible whilst you start auto-accelerating again to try and keep up your score. There's 2 ways to lose in this game, and the first one is that you can run out of fuel, and you'll see that there's a percentage ticking down on the left-hand side of the screen. And once that hits 0, you run out of fuel and it's game over. The other thing is that there are certain types of obstacles that will hit and it's game over for you. And one of those is the sacred cow, which wanders out onto the path, and if you hit the sacred cow, it's straight to hell with you, end of the game. You can also try and save yourself by picking up Ganeshas, and these basically act as masala boosts in the game, which allow you to speed through and smash loads and loads of things out of the way, except the sacred cow that will still kill you. But that also means that sometimes if you're in a real pinch or it's really, really blocked full of traffic and you're thinking, I can't get out of this, use your Ganesha to kind of smash your way through and you'll be invincible for a little while. There's a couple of pickups that you can make along the way too, and these are 7 different genie lamps that are all of different colours that become lotus flowers if you collect all 7 in a level and reach nirvana. And each time you do this, you start unlocking additional things that get added into the game. So it could be that you get to choose your own horn or swap out your own vehicle or start with a Ganesha boost at the very beginning of each run. The more you do and unlock, the more things become entered into the game to kind of customise some of your experience as you go. And outside of that 9-stage kind of travel mode, there's then a endless mode which comes with an online leaderboard where it will constantly rotate around the 9 different types of stages as you cross certain finish lines and get so far. It gets very hard very quick, and in the endless mode anything you hit is a game over, as opposed to the travel mode where you can hit some of the smaller vehicles and obstacles and just all of the passengers spill out onto the road. Aside from that, there's then also the day off mini game, which is a cricket game where you need to kind of go back and forth left and right, auto batting all of the cricket balls away from you so that you don't kind of get knocked out by having one of the balls hit your wicket. And it's such a stupid, silly extra mini game. It's a lot of fun. There's quite a few Steam achievements seemingly attached to it as well. But the idea behind this is just, it's really high concept, high stupidity. I bought the soundtrack for this, and whilst each song is only really about 90 to 100 seconds, which was slightly disappointing, I don't really have any regrets because these songs are varied, authentic, really in your face. You cannot not tap a foot to it, or at least sway a hip. This game is so stupid. I love it. It's really over the top. Masala Drive, £1.99. I bought this at 50% off. Stick it on your wish list, grab it on sale. Take care. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane network. a completely independent media outlet supported by people like you. The goal is to create the best possible content that cultivates a richer indie scene for games as well as music and entertainment. To find out more and to get involved, visit patreon.com/Higher Network. Your support makes all the difference, and in return you'll gain access to bonus content and downloads. Thank you for watching.